Good day, people. Welcome to the show. I have um I have the light on and the light on today. Why do you ask? Because I was lazy to turn it off. That's what's happening. Um, in good news, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's messed up shit going on around the world every day, but I don't really have nothing messed up to talk about today. And that's good. As usual, I'm not gonna be long. But I do want to say, this weekend was great. Now, um, if you, I went, I was invited to a Jackie Vincent concert, and so I went. Right. So before, and I took my girl with me, but before, I probably like a couple weeks ago, I showed my girl just some of Jackie shit, and my girl was like, "Yo, like she is like really fucking good." You know what I mean? She became a stan. It was cool. So I tell my girl, I said, "Hey, we're gonna go to this Jackie Vincent concert Sunday," and the universe just it worked itself out well. I got my hair done. Um, we had the neighbor babysit Stink. My girl got dolled up looking like a snack. You know what I'm saying? And I like and leading up, I just I had a good day, but when before we left to the concert, I started realizing I'm an old nigga. I started getting tired, sleepy tired. You know what I mean? But I was like, I'm gonna push through this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna push through this. I want to take my girl out, have a good time. Because we don't have a lot of us dates. I think this was like our second one. And I was like, I want my girl to see Jackie, to meet Jackie, and I want to go to a show too. So we're in the car going there. I'm tired. Oh yeah, I was flat too, of course. Tired driving there. My girl's a good sport because she got dolled up, you know what I mean? And I wasn't trying to be a hoe ass nigga, but I forgot where the parking garage was, and so I parked a tad bit far. Tad bit far. So my girl, she got like these wedges on, and like the price of beauty sometimes is painful. You know what I mean? She had her toes out. You know what I mean? Everything was just placat cow. And it was a little bit of walk. And she was a very, 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 very good sport. Cause I was kind of thinking like, damn, like this is kind of far. I gauged it a lot wrong. So we get there. I go to the door. I say, hey, I'm on the guest list. And here's the thing with Jackie. We've made this deal that, for her shows that I attend, she'll always put me on the guest list. But the issue that I have every time is what name is she gonna put me under? Is she gonna put me under my government name, or is she gonna put me under Darian? Now I'm joking. She's gonna put me under Moke, right? The Darian, the government name. But so I get there and I tell the lady, it should be under Darian. And I was like, if you can't find that, then Moke. And then she looked for Darian. Then she looked at me when I said Moke. And then she was just like, you know what? Find your name. And at that time, I thought, well, I was looking through and I was like, fuck. Like, I was like, yo, she didn't put me on here. And then I see she put Moke, but then she put my regular last name. And then as I told the lady, I said, oh, it's right here. But I'm like, yo, are shows like that where they would just give you the guest list to look at? Because if I'm not on the guest list, then I'm just gonna say I'm Shaquita. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't check ID or nothing. So anyway, we walk up in the venue. It's at Antone's, and we got there probably on her second song. Because at first she told me she went on a 9, and then she was like, "Oh, I go to 8:45." So all right, get there, we're in there. She's on her second song. She's doing her thing, jamming out, as the kids would say. And so me, I'm still tired. You know what I'm saying? But I'm vibing. I'm vibing. That's what the kids say, vibing. Let me stop. So we get a drink. My girl gets Chardonnay. I get whiskey and Coke. And you know me, I just down that shit like it's water. I started drinking a little bit of her Chardonnay. It's tough. It was tough. And I'm a wine drinker. It was tough, but it was good. And then at that moment, it was like a sensu bean. It was like a fucking sensu bean. I was energetic. There was people dancing. There was this guy. He looked like a roadie, but he was dancing with like a older lady, and he said that they were renewing their vows. She said they just met. Who cares? But they're kind of hoarding like maybe 3 or 4 chairs, and I forgot, I go to a lot of shows. So I forgot to tell my girl, like, yo, this is pretty much a stand-up show. They have the seats in the front because it was a festival, so it was almost like first come first serve. You there because it was what? It was from like 1 to 11 or something. So my girl just ends up asking the couple that swing dancing, doing all type of shit. They were getting down. Like, I love when people have fun. She asked me like, yo, can I use one of your chairs? And then they say yes. And for me, as a man, once they said yes, it was like a weight was lifted from my shoulders because I knew my girl would now have a good time because she is comfortable and she doesn't have to be on her feet the whole night. It's all good. You know what I mean? Here's one thing. This is a moment, and it replays in my head, and it's a very I don't know the word. I'm gonna say proud. Let me look up another word. But I don't want to say proud, happy. Like my girl, she doesn't post a lot of pictures of herself, but she started, recording, Jackie playing. Jackie was going in like solo every song, going the F in. My girl, she hits the Snapchat. Excuse me. Taking selfies, and taking selfies with me too, you know what I mean? And then what I liked is she started taking multiple selfies, and I could tell like she was feeling herself, I was feeling myself, and it was like, yo, like, oh man, having a baby, we don't get a lot of those, like, just like we in the streets moments, you know what I'm saying? And I was so okay, I guess the word's happy, genuinely happy, ecstatic, delightful, gleeful, because I was really enjoying the fact seeing my girl enjoy herself. You know what I mean? Like, no worries, babysitter was cool. Like, for that brief moment, it was just us. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. And so the concert ends. And what's crazy is my homegirl Cynthia, we were texting because she's the one who hit me up and was like, yo, Jackie's looking for your phone number because she wants to invite you to the show, blah, blah. And so we were on Facebook messaging, before the show, and I didn't really check my messages, but she had a table up front. And I didn't get that shit till afterwards. And mind you, I've never met Cynthia. Like, we met through Black Tea Talk and all this shit, but we never physically met in real life. And so show's over, I walk to Jackie, like, yo, what's up? She's like, oh, Mo, because I haven't seen Jackie in person in maybe like 4 years, probably. Like, I've seen her, but we haven't, like, I've seen her in a show, but we haven't seen each other face to face and talk besides the podcast. So for like maybe like 5-6 years, something like that. So she's like, what's up? I'm like, yo, this is my girl, blah, blah, my girl's a huge fan, whatever. Cool, yada, yada, yada. And then she attends to, the other fans, and I hear Moke. I guess I'm just in this weird storytelling mode now. I hear Moke, and Cynthia comes up. I'm like, oh shit, what's good? Blah, introduce my girl, yada, yada, yada. It's all good. And we we went outside, chilled, talk, and came back. And well, Jackie was like, "Yo, when I finish talking to these fans and signing whatever, blah blah, I'm gonna come get you and go backstage and go upstairs and we're gonna chill." And whatever. And I remember watching her interact with the fans and shit, and I was just like, "Yo, like this is kind of fucking dope." Like I'm genuinely happy that I know this talented person and who's hella humble, and I'm just like, "Yo, this is cool because we're just chilling, waiting on her to finish talking so we can go kick the shit or whatever." And these people are like, "Oh my god, whatever, cool." End up going chilling and like we just kicked it, and I did get on Jackie. I was like, "Yo, I fucking text you two songs, just two songs that I wanted you to play, which was Till This Pain Goes Away and All Rise." And she even promised me that she would, but she didn't. She said next go around. So she just texted me. She texted me this morning and said that she'll be back September. So I guess that's when the show's going down. But it was dope to catch up and just be out. You know what I mean? Without Stink. Even though I would like to take Stink to a show one day. When Stink's ears can handle it. But just as a parent, a dad, boyfriend, all that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yo, this is dope." And then we then my girl was a good sport because when we left, it dawned on us like, "Yo, we gotta walk back to the whip." And so I told her, I was like, "Yeah, I could pick you up," but she was a good sport. We walked back, made it there quicker, I guess, because we knew we were going, and got in the whip, went to Whataburger, ate, came home. Well, we came home, went to the neighbor's house, and there's Stink's just chilling. Stink and the neighbor are good. There was no like weird bad report, no like crime. We walked in the door, came to the crib because we live next door. The house is in a fucking mess. Kids chilling, sleep, whatever. Go to the room, eat that Whataburger, and then wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to work. Just because it's Memorial Day and I picked up a shift. But yeah, so that was my weekend, man. I know I kind of dragged it out, drug it out. Dragged it out, drug it out. I know I kind of drug it out. I know I kind of dragged it out. I know I drugged it out. I know I drug it out. I know I drug it out too long. That was weird. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. So yeah. Nothing bad to report on. So that's always good. Shout out everybody. There was somebody I was gonna shout out. My Aunt Beverly. It was her like 70th birthday this weekend. Shout out my mom, my brother and shit, like stepdad. What else? I don't know. But love you, Jennifer. This was great. We need to have more of these stink-free nights. And I love Stink. And I know I've been getting a couple bad, not even a bad rap, but a few people don't like that I call her Stink. I don't know what else to call her. Sorry.